Okay, this is a first look video at Driver Booster. This was a giveaway on Giveaway of the Day. It seems to come in two versions, a free and a pro. The giveaway of the day should take you up to the pro version for 6 months. So it appears with this big scan button. Let's see what we find. Okay, we've got a couple of issues here. According to this, there are new drivers for my AMD graphics card, for my sound card, and for my Ethernet card. Having a quick look here, doesn't seem to be anything else. It just basically says everything else is perfect. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Let's try my graphics card, I guess. Let's do that first. Let's do it in the background. Let's not do it in the background. And let's say okay to that. Not quite sure what's happening here. Okay, at the top. So it seems to be downloading something from the internet, 93 megabytes worth. I've got a pretty fast connection, so it's downloading fairly quickly. Let's see what will happen once it gets to 100%. It'll be interesting to note if this is a fully automated process or if I'm going to have to manually select things once it's downloaded. So let's just see. Not too long to go now. One of the things to note is that we are still operating in the free mode. I haven't yet put in the registration details to upgrade to the pro, so I'm not quite sure what the differences will be once that's done. Okay, we're almost up here to 100%. That's fine, I guess. I don't have system restore on. Well, it seems to be creating a restore point anyway, so well, it'll be interesting to note what happens next. Okay, so the little cog thing in the top left hand corner is just spinning away. This is the very first time we've run this. Okay, so let's install. Okay, it's asking us to wait. This is a pretty big driver. The reason I selected this one is just pretty much because it was the first on the list. It didn't seem to be as major an update as the other two. The other thing is I wasn't sure if I was going to lose internet access if I did the Ethernet, or you'd lose the audio. Okay, my screen's gone blank. So, okay, we've got a change in our graphics resolution. Okay, hopefully everything's still recording. And our screen's gone blank again, and it seems to have gone back to 1080p. Now I'm pretty sure, okay, it's done, that this driver is not the latest one from ATI, but it may be because I had a beta version. But okay, it says it's done. Let's bring this back down here. As a tick, looks okay. Let's try the Ethernet, see what happens. Okay, it doesn't actually tell me what my old version is. That would be quite nice to know how old my current version is and what date that was from. But it's saying the 27th of the 8th of 2013. So let's say that's fairly recent. Right now we're actually in October, so it's just under 2 months old. Okay, that says done. Well, let me try the update for the sound card now. Hopefully this won't stop the sound recording. This is actually quite a larger file than I was expecting. Perhaps one improvement to this software could be that it tells you how big your download is going to be before you download it. A lot of people, have limited internet. They're not on an unlimited plan like I am at the moment. Or they might have a very slow connection, so it's a pretty good idea, if you can be told in advance how big your download will be. But let's have a look. We're coming up to 40%. While we download that, let's just take a look at the other kinds of things it's found. Drivers for my hard drives. my control devices. Oh, now it's kind of stopped. Whether that's because I was scrolling, I'm not quite sure. Okay, let's start it up again. USB interfaces, my Logitech headset, which I'm using right now to record this video with. There's my TV card, the SBR speaker, that's actually my Samsung external speaker, my Epson printer, my dual core CPU, virtual USB hub. Okay, not quite sure what that's about. USB printing. Okay, we're almost at 100%. Okay, this seems to be telling me the version and the date. Doesn't seem too new, but we'll try it anyway, see what happens. Hopefully we won't lose the audio recording. So we're just waiting for this to install now. The interesting thing to note is if this is the actual internal audio, it's not actually one I use because I use a USB speaker and right now I'm using a USB microphone. Okay, well that's everything. Can't really notice any difference in my PC at the moment. You have all the usual buttons, settings for example, so you could automatically launch it at the start. You could automatically scan for new drivers, create restore points, ignore certain devices, set up proxy settings, we don't need to go into any of those. You can give feedback, check for updates. Okay, well, there's not a lot to this. It works pretty well. Most of my drivers I think were already really up to date, so it's a little bit hard to tell on this PC. But if that's the free version, then it seems good. I'm not quite sure what the Pro version is going to do for us. Let's see. According to this, it's just 3 times quicker. And all in a single click. So it doesn't appear that it does a lot more to pay compared to the free version. Anyway, I hope you found this useful as a free tool. Yeah, it seems to have some uses, so give it a try. That's Driver Booster. Thank you very much.